All right, you truck car weekend warriors. Today I am going to change out the oil, the supercharger oil here. This is for a Raptor, but the gist is just the same. Now I already started because I didn't think I was going to record it, but pretty much for this one, there's a plug hole back here, a drain hole and a fill hole on the supercharger itself. However, the alternator is in the way for this truck, so I have to remove the alternator. It's going to be these two bolts up here, 1, 2, and then the third one here. Also, you're going to want to loosen up the tension belt. So as you can see, I already have done that, and the way to do that, you got the tensioner, and you can see, let me go ahead and point it out. This right here is the tensioner. You get a 1/2 inch wrench or a breaker bar. You put it in here, you turn it clockwise, and this is going to become loose, the belt, and you just take the belt off. See that? You just take the belt off, and then time to take this off. Like I said, I already have started it, so I took these two off. Now I'm going to head and take this nut off right here, or that bolt, sorry, that bolt. All right, the bolt is off. All right, you can see the fill hole. It's right here, right there. Looks like I just take that out the way right there, right there. And that's gonna be an Allen key. Go ahead and take that out. All right, so I actually decided to remove the alternator, or at least take it out the way. You can see the communication cables here and the positive cable here. I went ahead also and you want to remove the negative terminal, because if this thing comes in contact with anything metal, well, you're going to be shit out of luck there. Might cause problems. So I just got it out the way. Got a blue towel there, throw away here, disposable dish catcher, whatever, Tupperware. 3/16 hex key here. Go ahead and start removing this out, and hopefully the liquid falls right in there. From what I've heard, this thing is supposed to smell really bad. I actually could smell it already. It's hard to do this with one hand. All right, so I hooked up this whole siphoning pump inside the port there. It all goes through the pump, and then I got my little catcher there. This thing does smell pretty bad, but looks like I'm just picking up air. Go ahead and rotate some of this. All right, so here's the old oil, and here's the new oil. I got these from AC Delco. I called the mine's a Roush supercharger. They told me about 150 milliliters. So I think this one comes in 118 4 ounce, about 2 bottles. I'm gonna go ahead and measure 150, and I'll put it back in here just because it makes it easier. Has a little nozzle there, makes it easier to pour in, and it should be done. All right, so about 150 here. Go ahead and stick this in there, see if that works. Go ahead and squeeze it. Now my truck is at it's here in my driveway. It's at a small incline. I've seen others, and what I've been told is you want, just like a transmission oil, if you got to do it like this, a little bit will be, there you go, it's all done. Some should be coming out there, oh, just like that, I guess. Yeah, there's a little bit coming out. Well, I have a little bit more in here. Just trying to get all of it out. It's just a little bit of overflow. Like I said, my truck is at an incline. There, you can see a little bit of overflow, not too bad. Just have a little bit more. I'm gonna try to shoot it in there. All right, and we should be done. Go ahead and plug this back up. That's good. Clean up some of this. Now we go ahead and pull back the alternator. It's gonna go on these two bolts. One right here. 1, 2, 3. Hook up the negative. Make sure you get your belt back into place, your serpentine belt, and that's it. That's how to change the supercharger oil.